Namaskar. On the spiritual path, we set before ourselves a very high ideal. We aspire to live the spiritual way of life. And it is quite hard, actually. For some it is easy, but for some people it is hard to follow the spiritual way of life. So we try something for some time, and then we feel that we are unable to sustain that kind of practice, and we drop out of it. And when we drop out, we often feel some guilt feelings, that, oh, I have failed. This feeling of failure is there. We shouldn't feel that way, because it takes time to accept something. To accept something and to love something. One thing is to accept it by your intellect, and another thing is to accept it wholeheartedly. So this wholehearted acceptance of something is equivalent to establishment in the practice or in the principle. Your mind, my mind, everybody's mind, keeping resisting accepting spirituality. For some people it is hard to meditate twice a day. For some people it is particularly hard to follow vegetarian diet. Or some people they are afraid of fasting. Or some people they cannot force themselves to wake up early. When they wake up early they say, this spoils my whole day. And there are so many practices that turns you into sentient being, that gives you joy and love and the effulgence, but I just cannot take it. I cannot accept it. Some people may think that, or maybe Dadas, they are good, and it is easy for them. I think they must be perfect in everything they do. No, we are not. We have so many difficulties on the spiritual path. Some difficulties are in the present, some difficulties are ahead, and some difficulties are behind. Some already resolved. So something already has become natural. I remember when I started to do meditation, I learned it, and it was really inspiring for me. And I understood that I need to practice. At some point I thought I should practice twice a day. And I started to practice. And then I was a young man, and then sometimes I would go to a party, and I would drink, and there. And then after that, I would normally discontinue practice. So I would be on and off. 1 week practicing, 1 week not practicing. Practicing, not practicing. Practicing, not practicing. And then the moment came when I decided, I just matured to the stage that I decided, no, I'm going to practice. Now this time is serious. So I started to practice, and then I started to get huge headaches. It was so painful. Just the moment I concentrate, I feel so much pain. It was because of I had some concoction of the brain, and I really had some serious health troubles. I couldn't concentrate. There was a significant memory loss, and when I started to really seriously and regularly meditating, I started to feel a very strong headache. And because of that headache, again I discontinued. And then I remember that moment. I'm sitting on the armchair like this and thinking, what is the meaning of my life? What is the significance? What am I doing? I'm eating and sleeping. Okay, I'm not having headaches, but I'm also not spiritually progressing. I'm going to do meditation. So I sat and I started. And there was initially some headache, and then it passed. And that moment I remember I was ready to accept this practice in my life. And I decided, I'm going to do meditation no matter what. Whatever happens, I'm going to do twice a day from this moment till the moment I die. And since then, I just fall in love with meditation. It's not, I don't have to force myself to do meditation because I love meditation. Why do I have to force myself? So that acceptance, it comes with the readiness. You know, when the car is stuck in the mud and you're pushing the car, and you push it forward and backward, forward and backward, forward and backward, until one moment, ooh, and the car clears. It goes out of the mud, and then it goes. So similarly, you try, you practice for some time, and then you cannot practice. Again and again and again and again. And you know what happened to my headaches later on? Once I took this decision to practice meditation, within 2 months I completely restored my health. I couldn't memorize things. I would freak out when a loud sound is there. Somebody just slams the door, and I feel like a panic attack. No, this kind of things I was experiencing. And when I started to do meditation like this regularly, within 2 months I became completely okay. I was completely restored, and my memory strength became even better than it was before. So that determination matters something. So, and some practices I can tell honestly that some practices I believe in them, but I have not accepted. Some practices I fought, I resisted, I rationalized, I sabotaged, I negotiated that how I can do that, I will not do this. Until one moment came, and something happened to my mind. Tsak, and I accepted. And after that acceptance, I fell in love. And I really enjoy. Those were the same things that I really hated, though I knew that it is good to do. But internally I was not ready to take it. So the moment comes, tam, and you embrace. Rainer Maria Rilke, he says, "Oh you, the many unassailed cities, don't you ever dreamt that your enemy will overpower you? When you are desperate from hunger and thirst, will surrender to your enemy. Look from your balconies. There he is, spread like a sea. He does not diminish in strength. He does not send the ambassadors to threaten, to offer, or to negotiate. The one who will overcome you works in silence." So in this poetry, God or spirituality is compared to the enemy. And you are staying there, you are defending your cities. Those cities have not been taken yet. You are still protecting something, resisting something. You don't want to accept something. So he does not diminish in power. He doesn't want to threaten or to negotiate or to convince you. The moment will come, you will surrender yourself. You will open your heart and you will embrace the spirituality. So it's just like a baby. When the baby is born, the baby cannot walk. No matter how much care you give 3 liters of milk, it will not make him walk. How many times you wash the baby, it will not make him walk. He needs to grow and become able, and he will stand up on his frail and disobedient legs and fall again. Again he will stand up and fall again. So the parent, when watching the child, will just smile and will know internally the time is coming. My baby is soon going to walk and going to run and going to be very confident on his legs. But now is not time yet. So similarly with us, we try practices, we do something, we make 1 step forward, we make half a step backward, make 2 steps forward, make 1 step backward. But we still keep that ideal. We keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying, until one moment, no matter, doesn't matter, after 1 month, or after 1 week, or after 1 day, or after 10 years, or 20 years, what does it matter for the Supreme Consciousness? You will embrace it and you will accept it. So always you need to be encouraging yourself. You will do it. Don't worry. Don't blame yourself. You will do it. You will be excellent at it. You will be master of that practice. Just keep trying. Keep trying. Okay, you dropped out of meditation. No problem. Just start again. Okay, you cannot wake up early in the morning. No problem. Just try again. Okay, you cannot fast. Just try again. And try again, and try again, and try again. The moment comes, you accept. And there is no effort anymore. You enjoy it. You know, the Rumi says, he says, "O traveler, come. Ours is not the caravan of despair. Come, even if you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come, come, O traveler, come." So, even if you have broken your vows, what vows? You promise yourself something, and then you are unable to do. It is natural. You need to grow to that. Even you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come, 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 come again and again.